What up, you guys? This is Dollface. So I'm here at the consignee and I have to slide my tandems, so I wanted to do a quick video to show you guys how I do that. I have a little trick that I use, so I wanted to show you guys, okay? So let's see, I gotta turn the camera around. I don't know how to turn the camera around. Hold on. Okay, well, I can't turn the camera around, but I'll show you this. So right here on the trailer it says 40 feet. The Kingpin law for California says that our rear tandem can't go past 40 feet. To explain that, I'm going to pull out my tape measure. I don't know how to really explain it to you, but I'm going to try my best. So from the Kingpin, which is under your trailer, the Kingpin, to your rear axle, which is on these two, it'll be that. Your rear axle, the center, can't go past 40 feet, which is that. So you don't want to pull out a tape measure and measure from your Kingpin all the way to your axle, but there's a trick you can use. You can measure from your bumper guard. So you can measure from here 10 feet, which should equal 40 feet. And that's what you will set your tandem to. Now, if your trailer doesn't have this mark on it, then you want to measure it and use like a marker or something. So I'll show you how it's measured. I'm gonna try to do it while I'm doing the video. So I'm just pulling it. Hopefully it'll stay. It didn't stay. Usually it stays, but I have to twist it a little bit. Hold on. If you have like a piece of tape or something, then you can tape the end to the trailer. But you want to make sure you get it on this part, not up here, but right there. Okay? And you measure 10 feet. And you'll see it says 10 feet and it's at the 40-foot mark. So, with that being said, you got to make sure your tandem, well, this part right here has to line up with the hole in there. So that'll be this, let's see, it'll be somewhere between this hole and that hole. Okay? So it's kind of hard to do if you don't have a system in place. But what I like to do is I have figured out that there's approximately 6 steps from a point on my truck backwards to get to that. So what I've done is I have a arrow on my steps right here, and let's see how I do it. I pull it out to this. I'll just kind of eyeball it to right here, and that's where to start, because my arrow starts there, and then I'll count 6 steps heel to toe. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'll usually have something to mark the 6th step. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mark it with my tape measurer, if you can see it. So from this arrow to that tape measure is 10 feet, 6 steps, and I'll back up and I'll pause the video, or no, let's see if I can show you. So I'll pause the video and I'll come back and show you what I did. Well, before I pause the video, I'm going to show you what I'll be looking at. So I look out the window and I see my step. I see I don't know if you guys can see it, but I see the arrow, and I just back up until that arrow matches up with the tape measure over there. Okay? So, hold on. Alex. Ignore. Okay, so since I've done that, you'll see that the tape measure matches up with the arrow, kind of, sort of, if you can see that. I can't really turn the camera around. And then we're going to look and see if it matches up with the 40 feet. So let's see what we have. So I kind of overshot it, right? The center of this is like right here. So I kind of overshot it with 6 steps. So what I'll have to do is back up and we'll see where I can't tell. So right there, the hole is right there. If it'll probably be in this hole over there. I need to get this to line up. So that's about 2 holes, right? So 2 holes, if you just think about it, if you have this hole here, that'll go here, and 2 holes from there is here. So that's about 1 foot, right? Normally I get it right, but I guess for the video I didn't get it right. But that's about 1 foot. So I can either I'll count a half a foot. So if this is 1 foot, I'll set the tape measure to here. That way I'll stop before the hole so I don't miss the hole. Okay, so all right, let's see where we're at now. Whew, it's hot out here. And this is what you don't want to do if it's totally hot in the summertime, getting in and out the truck. So it looks like I'm matched up. And that's the hole it's supposed to be in. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this. And I'm going to back up a little bit to get into that hole. And that's my trick on putting the trailer in the 40-foot mark. No matter where I go, I always keep it at the 40-foot mark because I know that that's basically the standard for California. And if you, when you get loaded, you're pretty much not going to be overweight. So I hope you like it, and I hope this helps out. If you go to Florida, the law is 41 feet, so you just have to add additional space or whatever. But I hope this works out for you guys, and I'll see you guys later, okay? Bye.